Okay, so action. So Dan, we've got a new set of Code Foils coming out. I think it's next week, or when this video comes out, it'll be right now. Can you talk us through them a bit? What's the difference between them and the S series wings?
Well, the big thing I think would be that they're more tailored for the discipline of downwind foiling. That's not to say that they haven't been used for prone. A lot of the guys on the east coast here in Australia love them for prone and surf foiling. They were originally conceived for downwind foiling, and it became the wing that they used over in Hawaii a lot. We used it in Hood River a lot. And yeah, I think that's the main focus of the R series, is probably downwind, good glide, great bottom end, still holds a high speed.
So we just did a trip over to Rotto today, and you were using the 860. That's the same wing that Jimmy was using in the M20, is that right?
Yeah. Like the conditions, they're gutless. Like the first half of that run, 25 Ks, there's nothing. So, you know, we had to paddle out a little way, like a K or so, and then we paddled up and we had gutless conditions until about the 15K mark. But coming into Rotto, the bumps stretched out, got epic, and that thing held its own with the swell. And it turns well. It turns like a longboard, and that's probably why I love it, because I've never been a shortboarder. I've always loved riding mals, and it's lovely to have a foil that you can surf like a mal.
Yeah.
And you know, the bumps over to Rotto, they're kind of tight. They're stacked up. You can kind of go full 180. So yeah, it's the longboard foil. You know, it's a glider.
Sick. All right, thanks, Dan. I can't wait for everyone to have a shot on these foils. They sound sweet.
Yeah. Oh, what about you, Hugh? What were you on today, Hugh?
I was using the 770, which is the slightly smaller foil than the 860, and it's the exact same. It paddles up so easy for its size. Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
And what about the rear? How did you go with the rear?
Yeah, so I was still using one of the AR rear tails, which are the slightly lower aspect ones. It's super good. You can pretty much fit it with whatever tail you want to suit the conditions. Bigger tail gives you like that higher stall speed, lower stall speed, you get a bit more glide. It's easier to paddle up. And if you go for the smaller tails, you just get that extra speed and extra glide. It's really cool.
As well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was a hard one to gauge today. I took the 158 AR tail, which has been out for ages, and I would have liked to have taken the bigger tail, which is the 175 AR, just for the first 15 Ks.
Yeah.
Because that would have just Marcus calls it sink rate. You know, it just holds you up a little bit longer. It's not lift. It's just you stop. Kind of, you know, I'm 83 with all that stuff on today. I probably added 5 kilos. You know, wetsuit, pack, water, food, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, a lesson for next time: go to Rotto, go a size up.
Yeah,
personally, that's what I think. And John's just done a whole bunch of these runs over to Rotto. That photo you sent us was mental. Like that one, yeah. So the conditions get good out there, so you got to have a really rangy foil for a run like that, because you could be up against 10 knot winds or you could be up against 30 knot winds. So yeah, it's a great foil for those conditions.
Sweet.